I don't know how to say this, but does anyone remember a YouTuber known as Miguel Esponja? If you don't know who he is, he's a YouTuber who likes The Backyardigans, Peppa Pig, Wall Wubsy, Willy's Wonderland, Hello Kitty, and many other shows he likes, especially Lilo and Stitch. But there was a spoof he made called Peppa Pig's Mighty Tale Theater. If you don't know what it is, it's based on Hello Kitty's Fairy Time Theater, based on a TV show about Hello Kitty and her friends doing some shows. But there was an episode that Miguel made, but it was forbidden and it was banned from the channel for being too scary. The thumbnail shows Pablo looking scared with tears in his eyes. Right behind them are the other members, Peppa, Rebecca, Wubsy, Cammy, and Gus, with glowing eyes, looking red. But I noticed that there's a new character that's next to Cammy. It looks like Teo Turtle. It's strange because I don't remember him being in the show. So I got confused, so I started to watch it. And then the episode started. It starts out with Pablo getting back home from working at Peppa's Mighty Tale Theater. He said,
"Phew, man. After a long day at Peppa's Mighty Tale Theater, I think I'm gonna go home now."
After Pablo left, he went to say goodbye to the others. They all say goodbye to him, and Pablo went back to his house, where Wade is. Wade say hi to Pablo and welcome back to from the Mighty Tale Theater. Peppa thanked him and he goes to his room. After Pablo went to his room, he went to the bathroom and brushed his teeth and get ready for bed. And then Pablo went to sleep. He started sleeping for a while until he wakes up. He notices that something isn't right. When he opens his front door of the bedroom, he was shocked because he was back in the theater. He said,
"Huh? Wait, why am I back in the theater? Didn't I just left?"
said Pablo. And then he saw Peppa. Pablo then said,
"Oh, hey Peppa. Wait, I thought the theater was closed. How are you back? I thought you left,"
said Pablo. And then Peppa turned around, but something is not right about her. Her skin was gray, she had a Terminator face and arm, just like Fleagle in the Banana Splits movie, and she's holding a saw. Peppa said,
"Hey Pablo, we're gonna have so much fun at the Mighty Tale Theater."
Pablo was scared that he saw what happened to Peppa, and he starts running away until he saw Rebecca. Pablo said,
"Rebecca, thank goodness, I need your help. Peppa's trying to kill me. She looks weird and..."
When Rebecca turns around, she has sharp teeth and she's holding a mallet. Pablo gasped, and then she said,
"Hey Pablo, put on your happiest faces because the Mighty Tale Theater is about to begin."
And then Pablo freaked out and ran away again. And then he saw Wubsy. He looked at Wubsy and said,
"You too, Wubsy?"
said Pablo. Wubsy had a flamethrower and red glowing eyes just like the others did. He said,
"Hey Pablo, how about some fire?"
and then Pablo started to cry. He started crying while he was running away from Wubsy. He started crying and crying and running away, and he started to sob. And then he saw Gus Gorilla and Cammy Chameleon.
"Gorilla greetings, Pablo. Your time's almost up,"
said Gus, and then Cammy said,
"You're not going anywhere."
and then Pablo tried to back away from Cammy and Gus until he bumps into someone. He turned around and he realizes that he doesn't remember this character. It was Tito. He was all damaged and broken. Pablo gasped, and Tito said, "Remember me, Pablo? It's me, Tito. I used to be one of the members of the crew, but you kicked me out because you have no more space for me, but now I'm back," said Tito. Pablo tried to apologize to Tito, but Tito denied his apology. And then they all grabbed Pablo and kidnapped him and take him to the boss. Peppa said,
We did it, boss! We got him!
and then the figure walked in. Pablo's eyes grew wide and his beak dropped to the floor, and he found out who it is. It was Farfor, the Mickey Mouse ripoff. Pablo said,
Farfor, what are you doing here? You know that everybody hates you and everyone hates your show. What do you want from me?
and then Farfor said in a demonic voice,
That's right, Pablo. I was the one who killed your friends and the killer robots because I want revenge on you for hating me and my show over and over again and not liking me and supporting Mickey Mouse because he's a better mouse than me. Now finish him.
and then they all got their weapons and they attacked Pablo and they killed him. But then Pablo woke up and he started screaming, and then he said,
Phew. Man, that was a bad dream. I'm gonna go see what the others are up to. But I have a feeling that this dream almost looks real.
and then Pablo got up from his bed and starts walking down to the kitchen for some breakfast. And then the episode ended. I was completely traumatized. I said, Pablo is one of my favorite characters alongside Peppa, Rebecca, Wubsy, Gus, Cammy, and Tito. And he literally got killed by Farfor. That stupid mouse is gonna pay, I said. And then I got a notification. It was from Miguel Esponja. It was an apology post on the community tab. He said he was sorry for making that video because he hates Farfor so much. So I understand his decision and I forgive him. But when I come back to the channel, the video was deleted. If you guys see a weird creepy video created by Miguel Esponja, I recommend you don't watch this on your own risk.